Here we go, guys. This is pond number 2. This is Paula and Bill's. I can't get in there at the moment because it's a mad rush, but I'll get there slowly. This is Paula.
Hello.
With the beautiful flowers behind us. Beautiful.
Okay, get the secateurs out, let's take part in. I'm not going to take this nothing.
Look at the air stone on the bottom where it's spinning, causing that vortex. Looks brilliant. I shall nab the owner later on and have a chat. I shall continue my journey around the garden and come back to these guys later.
Makes tributes, yeah.
You right there, Anne?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Good, good. This is beautiful. How have they got round there? They're getting a commentary on something over there.
Yeah, so it pumps up there, and when it stops pumping, gravity pulls back again.
Yeah,
When you go up there in a minute, you'll hear it going.
so it's bloody going non-stop.
Well, it does a bit, yeah. The only downside to this thing is it don't freeze a lot of water.
So that drum, when it cleans, will come out that pipe. Yeah. And that's a purge, I assume.
I've got to make it clean.
And that's a purge if you wanted to. That's what the Japanese do, isn't it? That's exactly the same as the Japanese. They have a downpipe which they pull out. Flush is already there.
Yeah.
They can flush it in about. They've got the water though, haven't they? Yeah. Yeah, so we were sort of right, weren't we, Mike?
Yeah, that's what you want.
Coming back through gravity.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See it?
Yeah, drum filter, yeah, got it, yeah. Yeah, drum filter, yeah.
Right.
Is that another drum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
It's like running a
It's
3 kilowatt kettle near enough all the time,
Every
isn't it?
time, every riot degree, people have got them.
When I built
I
it,
mean, they'll Britain.
Yeah.
They've noticed how much electric bill.
Because it's got to be connected to the constant water supply, innit? So it's flushing every every bloody 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's hassle free, but there's a
Yeah.
there's no cheap hassle free.
No. Everything comes at a price.
Okay. Yeah. If you watch that, you'll feel it cycle.
Yeah.
When he sets it off.
I got a drum.
the drum's now spinning now.
Everyone's saying you've got way too
Cleaning out all the fat.
You lift it up, you get splashed.
And it should start coming out of that hole in a minute.
Yeah.
coming down the pipe now. Yeah, good.
Ah, right.
That's a much better idea, isn't it?
So that's doing the filling cycle now. So that's how much water you use before it goes into the filling cycle.
So I take it we're all going to go home and start digging out sumps, are we?
Mine goes straight to a soak away. So
Brilliant.
Yeah.
How deep is your main pond?
Sorry?
How deep is your main?
It's up to about here, mate.
Up to about here. That's fair enough. 3'6".
What we did was when we took the other pond out, so the other pond was lowered into the patio. When we changed it, all we simply did was more or less stuck the new bottom drain on top of the old bottom drain, and then concrete it all over, and then put the concrete base in. And then of course we come up this high as well.
Yeah.
So it looks as though it's 6 foot deep.
It looked very deep, didn't it?
It was more or less, but no, it is only about 6 foot deep now, I think.
It's more than that. It's 8 foot, I
I
reckon.
can't remember now.
It's jump in and tell us.
Yeah, jump in.
Yeah.
You got a measuring stick, have you?
And the air stone, whatever you got in there.
Yeah, that's on top. That's the bottom drain. It's got,
Yeah,
it's got an
that's
air
right,
thing
yeah.
on the bottom.
It looks good how it's spinning. It looks like it's spinning.
not a
yeah.
spin drifter
No,
one.
no.
But the circulation of the water is really brilliant, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you put anything in there, you can watch it all go around. And one of the troubles I have is, and I do try and do it very sparingly, when you feed the fish, I don't know if they'll do it while you're here, but they have a fight just underneath where that statue is,
Yeah.
because that's where the skimmer is.
Oh, I see.
And so any food, I don't know, can fish smell food? I don't know.
Yeah.
But if there's any food gets into the skimmer, they're absolutely clambering over top of each other to try and suck it out.
Yep.
But they can't because the skimmer is so strong, really. So they can't suck it out, but they try. And I'll worry about it, might hurt their mouths.
Have you not got the ability to turn the skimmer off?
I can turn it off, Kevin, but then what happens is it upsets the entire balance of the pond because that starts running out of water.
Oh, right, yeah.
And this is on full.
Yeah.
So I know this. That's the chap who built my pond. So when I do that, it starts to run out.
So it's
of
your
water.
fault. Yeah.
Don't worry.
I ain't worried about anything.
Oh yeah, so Martin built it. It took us about September to March, or something like that.
So you haven't got a spinner in the air.
No,
Not a spinner.
it's just
It's
air
just
being
a-
pumped into the
into
the
the
bottom drain.
circulation, yeah.
But it's the way it circulates because we got
Yeah, that's
we've
good.
got water coming out at the top and water coming out at the bottom as well. Of the pond.
Right,
Circulate it all around.
yeah.
So there's 2 windows. The air's on permanently at the moment because of the temperatures, because it's just too hot.
Yeah,
Because I see on a post on Facebook, someone woke up one morning and lost all his fish, and
yeah.
everyone seemed to think it's because of the temperature. There's not much more I can say about it, really. It's very, very efficient. What I did find is this, because we've got this cable in here, unfortunately a bit of an afterthought, we've got a cable in here, sometimes you get any big debris, it all starts to build up.
Yeah.
So this was all covered in dirty horrible water once. So all I do is just shake that bit of cable and then it goes away again.
Yeah.
Which is where it gets full up. I never thought you'd be looking down a dirty old hole this long.
I take it that keeps running because you've got the backflow without
That's-
a long
yeah.
way down.
Yeah. If my wife wanted me to switch it off this morning, so I mean I've probably got to switch it off now because while you're up there. And we changed it to different places around the garden. But my water bill used to be £70 a month. It's now £170 a month.
Wow.
And because of the pond,
Yeah.
because of the drum, I think.
Yeah.
But when we just about a month, 6 weeks after the pond was up and running, I got a phone call from the water board saying we think you've got a leak.
Yeah.
So why is that? They said you're using so much water.
Yeah.
So I explained what was going on. And they ain't phoned back since. They just keep putting me bloody bill up. But I don't have to touch it. I mean, when I used to get one of the chaps, Arthur, you've probably seen him this morning. He'd come over here and look after it for me. Tea. I went away on holiday. My neighbour was looking after the filters for me, drain them, clean them all out, and all that business. And then she phoned me up, absolutely hysterical, because a load of fish were dead on top of the pond.
Oh,
And I
no.
must have lost about 12. All my biggest ones, all my oldest ones. So you see quite a lot of young fish, smaller fish in there now, where I've restocked it. The pump had stopped, and everything just got completely polluted. A chap who owns a koi shop, he come over, he's part of the sort of club really, he come over, and he tested all the water and all the parameters were all gone. So I come back a week later to my fish all sitting in a blue tank up there, and as you got closer and closer to it, the smell got worse and worse. We had to dig right at the back of the garden. There's a flower bed, a raised flower bed. Underneath that raised flower bed, there's about 12 koi carp. I was sickened. Kevin would tell you, I fancied giving it up then. I didn't want to do it. I was just so sickened by it, to have lost that many fish. But you know, it's Kevin convinced me to stay doing it, and I've sort of carried on with it now. I say the rest is history now. But I don't have to touch it. So I go on holiday now. All I do is, well, I don't have to touch it really. They don't really need feeding. I get the neighbour may come over and just chuck a bit of food in. I don't like not feeding them for a week or 2 weeks. Don't seem right to me. And also to make sure everything's all right. I did wake up one morning, I had water spurting out in the air because one of these joints had failed. And so that's it really. All the plants is down to my wife. The pond's down to that man there. The patio's down to another man who's not here.
So you've done nothing then?
No, I just paid the bills.
He said he just pays the bills.
The problem we had, the one thing we was worried about, you see that statue there, it weighs 20 stone.
Really?
Yeah, it's not hollow, it weighs 20 stone. And we scratched our heads about how do we get it up there, because it was obviously on the floor. And we thought about a mini digger. Could we get a mini digger down the side here? This before my wife planted it all up. Could we get a mini digger? We thought all sorts of things, with a scaffolding, with a pulley, whatever. And what Martin did in the end is he got some blocks, concrete blocks. So he put one block, put it onto that, and put another block underneath it like that, underneath it like that, underneath it like that, underneath it like that, underneath, until it come up to that level. And then I rather precariously sat on a scaffold board right across the pond while we moved it over, and then we had to try and connect it underneath, and that was a bit of a laugh, Martin, wasn't it? Trying to connect it. We got it all connected, put it down, and all the water started kind of underneath it, not out of it. But it got there eventually.
It is heavy.
So this is what you see now, and it's nice. It's a centerpiece. The only
Beautiful.
worry I've got now, I don't want any thoughts that anyone might have. Next door, they're redeveloping that bungalow to a care home for 2 kids with behavioural problems.
Oh,
And I'm thinking, one of these little kids could
yeah.
chuck something over the top into my pond.
Pergola?
But no, I don't want to put anything on top of it really. No. So we decided on balance, what's the chances, you know? Well, what happened is, okay.
A couple of balls on chains.
Yeah, what happened is,
SAS sniper?
well, I work for a secondary school, and we have a unit where kids with poor behaviour go to, and they are absolutely awful. Awful. So I don't know. My wife says I'm probably worrying about it a bit too much, but
Yeah.
so
How do they don't even know it's here, do they?
not yet. They're not here yet. The house ain't coming.
Yeah, but they won't know, will they? They
Well,
won't even know.
they'll work it out, won't they, I guess.
Yeah.
So there you go.
They might just think you've got a leak.
Yeah, like
All that
all
noise. Well, very nice. Let me get back through the woods.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, all I can say is, wow.
Your Doreen's got ideas.
Has she?
Yeah, your garden.
Yeah. Probably only run about 8,000, you know.
I'm hearing it, you've got ideas.
Slow it down going through.
Take a lot of your ideas like this, right?
Yeah. We go back to work.
Yeah.
I don't think you're with one. So I wanted to talk to someone we want to say, what do you think? Well, yeah.
Very nice, isn't it? Beautiful. What are you doing in the woods, girls?
It's top secret.
Wow. I think we're going to have to move.
Yeah, I think I've also got.
Kinky stairs are quite fun, actually.
Yeah.
I'm like, open up, they come in, walk round, and go back out again.
Yes, that's again. Yeah. And then
I'll come down now.
Shouldn't do, but it was all eating the front of the life out of it first. And then we've got a scaffold pull car outside because she wants some outdoor lights. She has actually got some
yeah,
lights, but
yeah.
they're so old and so overgrown. My wife loves her plants. What she doesn't do is consider maintenance. It's really difficult to maintain some parts of the house because there's a plant in the way. I've got 4 CCTV cameras and one of them's got a plant right in front of it. And I say, get rid of the plant. She goes, no, move the camera. But we like it.
Very nice. Beautiful. Oh, you're getting some pictures there?
Yes.
So what do you reckon, Brian?
Let's have some yellow bricks. Go with the yellow paint with the patio, and then we decided we don't like the patio anyway, so it might be changed a lot. I said to my wife, what does the patio look like? And she instantly said this. Didn't hesitate. So this is what she wanted, this is what she's got. It makes a huge difference. That's good. Poor Martin, he expected to build it in yellow bricks. It's not quite right, I want slabs of granite instead. Alright, beautiful. We put lights beside it. Slide them machine. Cut all the granite off the edges of the granite
Good toilet there, man.
yeah.
What an absolutely beautiful garden.